Hello, my lovely humans. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you've been here before, thank you for subscribing. But anyway, this is going to be my New Year's quest, resolutions, goals, etc. I know a lot of people do this at the beginning of January, but I am a spiritualist. And what the heck that has to do with anything is that in my practice, the new calendar year and the Gregorian calendar isn't what brings upon new goals and expectations, renewals, and such. It's actually in the springtime. Winter is a time for hunkering down, using what you have, usually due to winter scarcity and self-reflection. And then spring is the time for bringing about your rebirth and renewal. And this time is celebrated in spiritualism by Imbolc, which is spelled Imbolc. And this happens at the beginning of February, is the official festival or holiday for it. And it is to honor the goddess Bridge. It looks like Bridget in American English, but it's Bridge from Old Gaelic or Celtic. And I have to tell you, there's an American basketball team called the Celtics that makes me just go, but why? Anywho, she is actually translated into Christianity as Saint Bridget, or Bridget, depending on your pronunciation. But it is a time for renewal. She is similar to the goddess Demeter in Roman things, goddess of the hearth, of fertility, renewal, and also associated with fire, not only fire for passion and creativity, but also actual sun growing, warmth, etc. Because February is still cold in the northern hemisphere, but it is when the days start to get longer, the light is out longer, which allows for more warming. Crocuses and other hardier plants start to poke through, more creatures are stirring, and life is just coming back into Earth in the northern hemisphere in February. So that is what we are getting on there. So I'm going to be doing my vision board with you all and going over those sorts of things in alignment with how I do things. Let's see. So I have multiple, for various reasons, written down my goals. I have read 6 books, get a book published, meditate 2 times a week, do plow pose and yoga, 4 pull-ups in a row, complete 5 Minecraft achievements, complete 3 paintings, canvas paintings, have 3 out of the house experiences, weight lift weekly, and the 10th one is a superficial Louis Vuitton bag. Then we have my more loosey-goosey, these are my more specific ones, and the ones that I was just writing, like, what do I want? I went with feel free, get in touch with my spirituality more, enjoy life more, refind my spark, find happiness, be financially free, be more secure, and be healthier. So those were like, what do I want? And then I turned it into these 10 of how do I achieve those in more specific, measurable means. If you've ever been a part of a business meeting, you may have heard the term SMART goals. SMART being specific, measurable, attainable. Relevant is another one. Time that we had at my last meeting. And what that all comes down to is you want to be specific in your goals, because just saying, oh, okay, like this one, feel free. Okay, what does that mean to you? And that's what you need to do. Specify it to you, not to what society thinks, not to what looks good on Instagram, to you. How is this going to be meaningful to you? Because if you really don't care, you're not going to put effort and any true energy into that change in your life because you don't actually want it. So specify it to you. Then the attainable, or no, measurable. How can you measure it? How can you keep track of this? So because tracking things, and like I said, every goal, read 6 books. I don't have read 6 books by this month or this many books per month, but I can count that. Did I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? You need some way to keep track of it, because just going be more secure, what? How do I know if I've gotten there? Because there isn't a way to track that. What I need something that's going to keep it grounded. Then you also want it to be attainable. Be realistic with your goals, because otherwise you are setting yourself up for failure. And then reliable, relevant, repeatable, whatever it is, you want it to be in sync with whatever you are doing. Because if you're like, oh, I want to be healthier, I'll read 6 books. Oh, okay, are you talking about like intellectual health then, which is a thing, keeping your brain trained and stuff? Or do those things, are they connected? And can you do them again and again and again? Because otherwise, if it's a one and done, okay, where was that change happening? Then you have timely. Can you do it in this amount of time? It's okay to have a long-term goal. If you have a 4 or 5 year out plan, that's perfectly fine. That's not everybody's cup of tea, but if you have that, that's fine. But make sure you have, okay, so what part of this long-term goal can I achieve this year? Can I achieve in this month? What are monthly breakdowns that I can do to get here, etc. So time, and time is that resource that we don't know how much we have left of. So make sure that you are using it wisely and doing what is best for you. So now that I have told you my little goals here, find yours. And you know what? There isn't a time limit. Like I said, in my practice of life, spring is that time for renewal, new goals, and changes. These are when changes start to emerge and we go through a new cycle set. So make it, I have complete 5 Minecraft achievements. Society does not care about that. There is nothing worldly satisfying. It's not going to, getting 5 Minecraft achievements isn't going to be proudest daughter of the year, but it's going to make me happy. It's something that I want and am willing to put effort in. And that's what I'm going after. So now what we're going to go into, and I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm not telling most of you anything you haven't heard before, but we're going to make my vision board together. So if you've never done these or haven't heard of these, you can do these on Pinterest. A lot of people do that, that way it's always handy on your phone. But I do it with a poster board. So you have a poster board, some double-sided tape, and then you can take some pictures on your phone. But I realized that you cannot, at least I cannot download things from my Instagram to my pictures on my phone. It threw me off. But anyway, and so you want to go get yourself some photos. I get mine printed off at a local employee-owned store here in town. Walmart does it. Target, I think, has a photo area. CVS, Walgreens, those kinds of places will typically have something where you plug your device in and you make your selections. Depending on the size, shape, you can get them with or without borders. You can get collages pre-made. There's all kinds of options depending on what you're looking for. I have 2 different sizes that I'm going for. and I'm going to just put them around the poster board, and I will link below to one of my most inspirational icons on YouTube, the wonderful Amber Scholl. I'm wearing a necklace that she made in her former collection. She's such an inspiration. She has a whole thing about vision boards, and what she recommends is having a central quote that really harnesses everything in together. I am very much a believer in the spiritual realm of your mindset changes everything. You control everything with your mindset. If everything in your head is negative, that's what you will attract, because the universe will go, oh, this is what you want. Here you go. Let us help you. It will meet you halfway. So whatever you have going on in here, if things are bad out here, it starts in here. So that is why with my thing, I have this word. This is pronia. And this is the belief that the universe is conspiring in your favor. And that favor can be good or bad. It's whatever you have going on in here. So I'm going to go ahead and just put up, like I have this photo that I have representing financial freedom. With financial freedom, their security. I found a physical thing of publishing a book, which will also aid in, selling a book will bring in more financial success in terms of things. So I'm going to go ahead and clip some of these on, and I'll show you a couple lip oil reapplications later. If you have a curve because of the storage of your poster like mine, just keep in mind that does make things a little more difficult. So here's what I have right now. Oh. Haha. So this is representing, the freedom and security. This one is outdoor adventures, wanting to be happy. I just put happiness right at the top of the board. This is a person leaving the house, and that's what I want to do. I have hunkered down and been such a homebody because I'm like, oh, experiences are nice, but bed. And it has not made me particularly happy. So I want to change that. Some things that could get me out of the house, for instance, I put down escape room, doing some weightlifting. So I'm going to continue on with the doing of the things. Put this down here. Woo! A vision board, some of specific goal representations, got some positive phrases, so then you hang your vision board where you can see it, so you have inspiration every day of what you want. And that is my 2025. I hope that we get through it together. So join me for more adventures, my humans. Bye.